say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. The Stallions about to kick it away and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. So Ohio State's offense will have first crack at this one. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're going to ride this running back. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't...
Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
The Stallions offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how's this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches and try to keep them away from this guy, because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible, because he has wrecked many a games.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Stallions line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Cradles it at the 35. Can they catch him? Quick step and go. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a...
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start him. And we're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a...
Turning it on! Bust through behind his pad. Pass the 10. Touchdown, Stallions. He broke away. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. He's up to 47 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. It's complete to the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Buckeyes are flying down the field. Gives it on the option. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Morton. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's caught. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Pocket breaking down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the catch and run. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's McGowan. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Stallions will punt it away on 4th down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Got his man on the right. And the 40, there he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Makes the grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Buckeyes! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. The give to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Stallions will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 45. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Morton. Gets it to the back. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have. Sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Pass interference.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Makes the catch right at the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Back to throw, it's Morton. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quick completion on the out route. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there. This offense is feeling it. To the air on 1st down. The quick out. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Dropping back, it's Morton. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bears the pressure. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Off play action on first down. He makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He wants to throw it. Floats it out in space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back on the option to give. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Out of the gun, the inside give. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's McGowan. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Stallions have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And the Stallions decide to punt it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Dropping back, it's Morton. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, he makes the catch. On the move at the 30. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. He's got the tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The the Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And added on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has blown.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. They're working that left side. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And this is exactly what you dream.
Oh, they block it. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Trying play action. Gets it out fast. Tripped up for the tackle.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offense and quarterback find one, they could hurt you. You saw it right there on the crossing.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They boot it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43. And before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll give it to the back. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board today. The Stallions backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. its way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Stallions are threatening in the red zone. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Got it in the middle. It's Robertson. They'll make the stop about... And the Buckeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. A strike downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You've got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Zings it complete to the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
71 Sharks.
A touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. The Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Hauls it in. There he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. But bunch formation for these receivers. Scanning the field, it's Grimes. Now improvising.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Breaks the tackle. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Stallions will line up to punt it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now facing a 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quarterback moving. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Bullock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Grimes. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Great place to start for this offense. Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Here's a heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The old coaching cliche.